Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Wasteland 3. I keep on wanting to say Wastelanders, but it's not Wastelanders, it's Wasteland. Alright, Wasteland 3. So we just got through a fight here, and now we got to go and check it on Major Vera Prasad over here. So let's go and see what she's got. Major Prasad's breath steams from her clenched teeth. Her guts are spilling through her bloody fingers. Oh, she's not doing well. First aid 1. It's clear to you she's in shock. It's incredible she's still conscious.
Nice work finishing off that jerk's crew. Did you find any other survivors?
Well, I mean, there was that one person who refused to come with us. What happened to you?
I got jumped by more of these fucks as I was sneaking up here. I got them all, but the last one got me with a skinning knife before I finished him. But I asked you a question, Rangers. Did anyone else make it?
I mean, I don't like the sound of this, and this one just simply isn't true, because that one lady was still alive, she just refused to come with us. We're just gonna say no, it's just us, because this seems pretty negative.
Damn it. Damn.
A fit of coughing takes her, and she fumbles in her knapsack. Orders from Ranger Command.
All over the paperwork. We need to head for Colorado Springs. Establish a headquarters at Peterson Air Force Base. Support the Patriarch, no matter what. We do that, and the Patriarch sends aid to the Arizona Rangers. We don't, and the Rangers are fucked. And that brings me to the secret orders.
Ooh. How secret? Who else knows about them?
Only me. Got them from General Woodson. When we first heard from the Patriarch, General Woodson sent an advance team to Colorado, led by Angela Death. But they went dark. We have to find them.
Okay, we got a goal. And what do you know about this Patriarch?
Not much yet. He's the boss of Colorado. He's rich, and he's willing to share food and supplies with Arizona in exchange for a little firepower. So we better not mess this up.
And the opening implied that the people that are fighting us are related to the Patriarch in some way, like his children, it almost seemed to imply. Who is Angela Death?
Part of the Ranger squad that took down Base Cochise 20 years ago. Only one who's still alive.
Is this a character from the first or second game?
Almost died on a mission in California, but she found her way home. I can't believe they didn't tell you about her in training. Give me a second. Catch my breath, and we can go.
Okay, hard ass not met. First aid, euthanizer. This will help. You may feel a little drowsy. Oh, wow. You can just put her out of her misery. Just how bad do you think your wounds are, Major? Oh, whoops. There we go. Her grip tightens on her side, holding her guts in, but she doesn't look down.
It doesn't matter how bad my wounds are. We can't stay here.
Alright. She's probably not going to make it. This might be the best thing to do. Oh, feels bad, but I think I'm going to do it. This will help. You may feel a little drowsy.
All right. Do it.
You administer an anesthetic, and she sinks back, eyes closing.
Oh, warm.
A few seconds later, she's gone. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then I just loot her. Hey, it's armor. Expert pipes, junk. This small silver brooch in a collection of pipes. The inscription on the back reads, awarded to LK for musical excellence. Okay, another assault rifle. We've been getting nothing but assault rifles. This is bad. I need to differentiate my weapons on these people so that we, are using different ammo for shit. I think we've just been unlucky. It's hard to know if like sniper ammo is just like really, really rare, or if we've just been incredibly unlucky. Okay, another rocket. Now, we did get a rocket launcher, but we don't really have a heavy weapons person right now. Alright, let's look at our gear. Okay, that's exactly the same. Now, when you're actually sniping, you should be further back anyway, so... Okay, we gotta keep what she's got right now because it requires less assault. And she does not have assault, so, and I don't want to give it to her right now. Now you, who are you? Let's save before we do this. Can we talk to this cat? I'm getting Divinity vibes right now. As you get close, you can see the cat has a dog tag rather than a collar, which is embossed with the name Tom. Okay, and this is exactly the type of thing that is why I didn't use my skill points yet. Now, who do we want to give Animal Whisperer to? Let's give it to you. Animal Whisperer 1. Ground control to Major Tomcat. It's time to leave the tree branch if you dare. No. Major Tom knows which way to go. You really made the grade. Oh my gosh. Fixes a stilly gaze on you, then wiggles his tail expectantly. No. Why would I ever do that? You deserve a scritch behind the hat, Major Tomcat. Alright, let's get back to the mission, Ranger. So are you actually in the party? This kitty's got claws, critical chance +6. Oh, but that's on you? Oh, that would have been better on you, but that's okay. Okay, well. Nice. Still. It's pretty awesome. I wish that was a little bit more freeform. Okay, liquid time, quick slot. Used to feel like you could kiss the sky. Your mama will be disappointed. Gain +3 AP for 36 turns, but suffer -10 evasion for 720 turns afterwards. Holy crap. 720 turns? I wonder if there's like a doctor or something that can get rid of that. If there is, then maybe... I don't know, that's a lot of turns, man. A medic pack? Used restore 35 con per turn over 3 turns. Amount healed increases with first aid skill level. Okay. Okay, have we missed anything? I don't think so. Okay. I think this is our way out. There we are. Vernacular just had to catch up. The servitors in the war room started their watch before the deluge of fire. Whatever you say.
Welcome, Rangers. You may approach the Patriarch.
Colorado Springs.
2. When there were 50.
Holy shit, there were 50 of
Cold
us?
Logic says I should turn you away. That there aren't enough of you left to do the job at hand.
I'd say that that's probably right.
That Dorsey ambush was my fault.
This guy's cool looking.
And I owe you more than explanations and apologies. So, here's something more tangible. The Dorseys didn't just attack you. They attacked my city. This one was trying to burn down our jail. If you want some vengeance for what was done to you, he's yours.
Dude, this guy's tense. Leadership 2. We only have leadership 1, I think, on analog. You know what? I think we'll take this. I don't know. Maybe this is a bad idea, but don't mind if we do.
Be my guest. Well done.
Damn.
I wish I could give you all the
Rep
Dorseys.
+1.
And maybe, before all this is over, I will. But for now, let me address your immediate needs. In addition to this base and the aid I promised your general, I'll be giving you the resources to return your force to full strength. Recruiting, training, and equipping. It's not enough. I know. The men and women you lost can never be replaced, but it's what I can give you. I hope you'll accept it.
Okay. We only have 1 first aid on vernacular, I think, so can't do whatever that is. Complete our vengeance on the Dorseys, as long as our deal's in place. You know what? Thank you, Patriarch. We appreciate everything you can do for us.
I'm glad to find you so
Nice.
amenable. I hope that means we're going to get along. Now, introductions. My name is Saul Buchanan.
That hammer!
I own Colorado, though you'll meet some who disagree. This base is your new home. From
Saul
here, you'll
Buchanan.
aid my people and, more importantly, do the job I brought you here to do. Now, yes, Joe?
Pardon, Patriarch. It's Daisy. An update on the Garden of the Gods?
All right. Sorry, Rangers. Still putting out fires. 2 of my best are waiting for you inside. Darius Kwan of the Marshals and my old friend Sergei Greatsky. Go see him. I'll be in when I'm done here.
Garden of the Gods? Alright, that sounds like a place we're going to get to go to later. Alright, let's go ahead and F5 this. Just so everybody knows, I am not afraid to save scum. I am one of those terrible people, and you're all just going to have to deal with it. If I save scum, I save scum. That's the way I play. So, I'm just warning you now, because I know that's a big deal to some people.
No sudden moves around the Patriarch.
You got it, buddy.
No sudden moves around the Patriarch.
No.
Sorry? Alright, an old, weather-worn pedestal. The inscription is fading and illegible.
Whose job was that?
Diligent Joe.
Pleased to meet you, Rangers.
Alright, same to you. Alright, anything to grab. Now, let me just remind myself. Okay, inventory intro. Welcome to the inventory screen. From here, you'll be able to see all the items you are carrying, a view of their stats and information, equip them to your characters, and more. There are no limits to the number of items you can carry at once. Cool. You can right-click on any of your items to see extra actions you can do with them. For example, this is an easy way to quickly heal up your rangers after combat. Okay? Viewing stats. To view your character's stats, you can left-click the Derived Stats button while in the inventory screen. These stats are primarily determined by your attributes, but certain skills, your equipment, and any active status effects will influence them as well. Field stripping. Any weapon can be broken down into spare parts by field stripping it. If you have a very low barter skill, you can sometimes get a better price from merchants from the parts than the weapon itself. With the Scrounger's Touch perk, field stripping also has a chance to grant weapon mods. Well, that's cool. But you have to have that perk, huh? Okay, so there are prerequisites for some of these perks. And I think you get a perk point every other level. I did watch some like beginners like tips and tricks videos and stuff just to fill myself in on some of the things that I may have been missing here. And I think that was a good idea. Okay, skills. Alright, yeah, you're the one that we did lockpicking. I was looking for it down here, but apparently anything that we have a skill in gets put to the top. Okay, so sniper, first aid, lockpicking, sneaky shit. That's pretty good for her. Now you've got 2 points left. You're working on nerd stuff, leadership, animal whisper, and automatic weapons. Okay. Armor modding, mechanics, and weapon modding. Those are 3 areas that I want to get into pretty quick. Barter as well, honestly. And then I want one person with hard ass and kiss ass. But I think we're going to get more characters, so I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. And we're going to differentiate people here in a bit. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave these for a little bit longer. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Now, attributes. Who has the best awareness? Yeah, this is what I was actually going to look at. Because whoever has the best awareness in my party is going to be the one that I want to have in the front line so that they can spot stuff like this. Wow, what was that? Some objects in the world are hidden. Each character in your squad has a perception stat that indicates how well they're able to spot hidden objects like alarms, traps, and secrets. And that's based off of awareness, right? Yeah, perception 1 with awareness up. So you have 2 awareness, and you have 4. That's right, because we wanted that hit chance and range damage bonus. So my sniper is definitely going to be the one we want in the front. So let's control you, and let's have you walk around. Okay.
Not make me come down
There might be also something like Lucky Find in this. Oh, rabbit? Where? Is it over here? I have whisper abilities, you know. I think we're allowed to loot these. If not, then we might get in trouble. That's why I saved there. Okay, can you go in this room? Anything in there? No. Lockpicking impossible. Okay. So we can't get in there even if we tried. Doggo? Okay, doggo. Okay.
Medical attention.
All right. So we didn't have enough perception to see that trap, I guess. Hold on. Let's try that one more time. Okay, so it is a mine somewhere right here. We weren't able to perceive it. Okay, these aren't the fastest reloads of all time either. So, all right, you first, go down. So I may actually cut out some of the loading screens, but I'm just letting you all know that because I want you guys to know that that's happening, that I'm taking out those loading screens so that you don't think that the game loads really fast when I'm actually cutting them out. It is a little bit slow on my computer. I am running off. Okay, so that thing's got a range. And since I can't see it, I could try to raise my awareness, but I think we're just going to live with that damage. We got him out of the way, so we're minimizing the damage that happens. Rad Tech helmet, huh? Requires 4 strength. This one's a crit chance helmet. That's for my sniper. And armor +4. Cool. Alright, this is for you for sure. Cool. Alright, I like this. Now, do you have strength? You have strength 4, so you can actually take that. That looks ridiculous. Yeah, we'll take that off cosmetically. Maybe if we get other armor where it feels like it matches a little bit better, but hey. I need to look good, damn it. I need to look good. Okay. Armor 4, you're in the front lines more, so you're going to take the higher armor, and you have an armor 3 already. Okay. Now you. Use on self, and you have first aid, so you actually do better. I wonder if you can use this on somebody else. Like, can I make vernacular use that on analog? These are things we need to try. Okay. Oh, our cat couldn't come up. Couldn't come up the ladder. Alright, we can't go down here. Okay. Alright, we are controlling you, right? Good. Maybe I should raise her awareness some more. Well, as I say that, she finds something. Cool. Ooh, a weapon mod. Okay. Now, one of the people that I watched a video on, they said that like sometimes it might be a good idea to save your weapon mods and save your weapons to break them down and then just make a dedicated character that you don't necessarily take out into the field that can do the weapon modding for you and do it then. Let me know what you think about that. I kind of want to be able to do weapon modding earlier, and that sounds like it might take a while before I'm able to do any weapon modding, which kind of sounds like a bad idea. But let me know if you think that's a good idea, or if maybe I should do like a mix of that. Okay, weapon and armor mods. In the Wasteland, you'll find both weapon and armor mods. Installing a mod will improve any equipment it's attached to, but once installed, they cannot be removed. To install a mod, one of your squad members must have the necessary weapon modding or armor modding skill level. But I do think it's a good idea to do that eventually, but I don't know if I'm gonna like completely ignore modding until that happens. To install a weapon or armor mod, select the weapon or armor you want to upgrade and choose the modify option under it. Different mods require different armor or weapon modding skill levels. The better the mod, the harder it is to install. Makes sense. Cool. A cyborg chicken. What? Metal-plated electronics have been implanted in this chicken's body. It looks up at you, a sense of loneliness in its eyes. You don't see any other chickens around. Is that all we can do? Is there no... Alright, let's try with him. I mean, it's a cyborg, so it does have biological material, so maybe Animal Whisperer? Posturing at nothing, sidestepping, and circling an invisible opponent. Okay. Interesting. Anything in here? No. Oh Oh, I really hope that we can't get this kitty killed or something. What was that? Okay, another digging spot. Okay, some junk. That was junk. Quite a bit of scrap. And junk. Oh, for a second I thought that was going to be a weapon, a melee weapon. I was like, ooh, that could be cool. But no, it's not. Alright, if I talk to this dog right now... Okay, it automatically goes to the one who can... So it missed. Can we only have one animal companion at a time? Oh, it tells you right there, requires Animal Whisperer 3. Okay. Are you the same? Probably. Okay. Worth checking. Okay, junk, an armor mod. Armor plus 3. And a focusing crystal. Now, is all junk just for selling, or can it also be used for, I don't know, like... It doesn't say it's a modding thing, so is junk only for selling, or can you use it for other things? That's another question that I don't know the answer to. Okay. Let's come back over here. The crudely painted sign says Colorado Springs with an arrow pointing south. So I'm assuming we're close to Colorado Springs then.
No sudden moves around the Patriarch.
You got it, buddy.
Damn it.
Oh, and just when I was about to give up. Okay, the Q and E needs to be quicker. Just saying. Devs, you gotta make that instant, man. It shouldn't take that long to twist the camera. Like, you're kind of like... I don't know, I click it and I feel like I'm waiting.
Then find someone who
Just make it quicker.
You're the leader there. Lead.
Alright. F5, and let's go in. See what's going on in here.
Welcome, Rangers. I'm Marshal Darius Kwan, and this here's Sergei Greatsky.
Good to meet you, Rangers. Glad to see some friendly faces. Been rough around here these last few days. Dorsey's attacked us too. Snuck inside Colorado Springs and killed a lot of people. Situation's under control now. Mostly.
What were the Dorseys after?
The Patriarch. Thank God they never got near him. He's the only thing keeping Colorado from tearing itself apart.
And sorry about these alarms. Something must have triggered the old security system. Trouble is, there's a bunch of angry robots guarding the computer that shuts them off.
Oh no, we're gonna have to deal with that, aren't we?
How you deal with them is your call. Your base, your rules.
So we show up, we're the only two left, and they're just like, hey, this is your problem. We're giving you this place, you gotta deal with it. We ain't gonna help. Okay, alright, man, whatever you say. Angry robots, why are there angry robots? Really? This is the base you give us?
Yeah, weird, huh? They weren't active when we looked the place over a few days back, but...
Hey, you know what? Fair enough.
Let's talk after you kill the alarms. I can hardly hear myself think. The security computer is up those stairs. You can shut off the alarm from there.
Word of warning with those servitors. They tend to go nuts if you ask them to disobey orders.
Alright, we still do not have ammo for that gun. Ah, that annoys me so much. Okay. So I have to consider... Man, I really don't want to, like, drop just some random skill points into big guns just so this guy can have a second weapon. Or so that she can have a second weapon. Alright. What does this require? 1 explosives? Does explosives do... Okay, so it's explosives, not big guns. Good to know. I thought that it was going to be big guns. Now let's just double check. Requires 1 explosives. It does not require big guns. Okay. Man, you can't get crits. And I don't know what strike rate means. I need to look more up about what all of these different things might mean. Strike rate is one that I'm not sure of. Is strikes what this, what that unique ability is that charges up this? Yeah, I wonder if that's precision strike that it's referring to. It might be. At any rate, let's take a look at explosives and see what this does. It allows you to deal more damage with explosives, defuse bombs, and avoid losing your digits when they go off. Alright, so this is my bro who is working on nerd stuff, so maybe this isn't a bad idea to also have some explosives. Disarms bombs, and can do a little bit of nerd stuff. I'd almost want explosives to be paired with whoever my big guns is, though. But for now, maybe we just do this. Alright. I don't think we can respec. From what I understand in this game, there isn't a respec, so that's why I'm a little bit hesitant to do this. But... okay. Elemental weapons ignore enemy armor entirely. The 4 elemental damage types are energy, fire, cold, and explosive. Enemies are often weak to some elemental damage types and resistant to others. Okay, do we have any grenades? We only have 2 rockets, so I want to try and avoid using those if I can. You don't see any grenades. I think we used all of our grenades. Probably would show up in usable items, huh? Makes sense. Now you're the one that can use first aid, so you should probably have this. Smoke grenade is fine. You have that. And... 2 mechanics. I think that's going to be a different character that we do mechanics in, so... as much as it'd be nice to be able to use that, I don't think we're gonna. Plus 25% melee damage for 36 turns, suffers 2 AP for 60 turns afterwards. Why so many turns? Man, all these things, like, do things for a ridiculous amount of turns, it seems like. It's wild. Alright, any more equipables? Weapons, armor, and what is this called again? Like an accessory or something? Can I read this? Orders from Ranger Command. Instructions to Major Vera Prasad. A. Take command of convoy, designated Team November, and cross the Rocky Mountains of the city of Colorado Springs. Make contact with Saul Buchanan, aka the Patriarch. B. Establish a base of operations in Colorado Springs. Recruit and train additional personnel as needed. C. Preserve the life and position of the Patriarch at all costs. Do whatever is necessary to secure the aid promised to the Desert Rangers. Alright, so we're helping him so that he'll help us. He's going to provide us with food, apparently, and supplies that Arizona desperately needs after we had a nuke go off, apparently. Okay, locate Colonel Angela Death and her advance team. If advance team is deceased, collect bodies for burial. If alive, ascertain reasons for loss of communication. Disciplinary action is authorized at your discretion. Whoa, okay. Angela Death, what did you do, girl? Did you do anything? Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Maybe they're all dead. Okay, I don't want to trigger something early. What did that say? Failure lockpicking is impossible. Does that mean we haven't met the requirement, or is it always impossible? I'm leaning towards always impossible. Usually it would tell you what lockpicking you would need if it was possible. Alright, we can't get in there at all. Okay, same thing here. Alright, nothing but up then. Okay, they don't seem... Okay, now they're gonna be hostile. Irabe alarm. The VO for this is great. I love that. Kiss ass. Sneaky shit. Alright, we can attack him. You're standing guard over nothing for no reason. That doesn't matter to a robot. That would be useless. Whoops, our mistake. We'll be on our way. Your security system is showing signs of neglect. We're from IT. We're here to fix you. Ooh, we might try that one. Out of service for decades. Yeah, let's try and fix him. 150 years? All right. Now, my question is I didn't see anything that told us we got experience for that. So did we just miss out on some experience by fighting these guys? Or did I just not see that we got experience for doing it this way? Or maybe we'll still get experience later after doing something else. Okay, 3 strength. Armor, 3 strength. I think that's better. Combat speed up, armor down. Okay, cool. So we'll give you this. Okay, those are the exact same. And that's the same as what you've got. Is one of them cooler looking? I think I like this other one better. This one. Yeah, I like the look of that better. And you know me, I'm all about the fashion, right? I have no fashion sense, but don't tell anybody. Okay, this might be where we repair. Let's go ahead and look around some of these lootables. I want sniper ammo. Hey, we found a flame sprayer. Probably can't use it. Yeah, that one's a big guns. Armor mod, evasion and armor plus, and a long mag. Nice. Okay, we have a grenade. Okay, lockpicking level 2. Cool. This is why in games like this I like to save points every once in a while. Okay, I gotta remember some of these could be trapped too. So I do need to be careful. What is that? Junk. And a lore book. This journal has a plastic holographic cover featuring a jet that banks and turns depending on the angle you look at it. On the inside of the cover is written Journal of Ali Blue? A lore book. Okay. Let's try and read that. The pages of this journal are yellowed with age, and the ink is faded with time in many of the earlier entries. It appears to have belonged to someone named Ali Blue. The last entry reads November 30th, 2059. Okay, that gives us a year. What year is it now? I don't actually know. This place apparently was in disrepair for 150 years before we showed up. Gabriel Reyes and Althea Wesson came to our compound today. There was a tense bit where Sydney shot at them, but fortunately Jordan was there and recognized them from that time over in Balkan Park. They brought some coffee and we talked over a warm drink. It was nice, civil. Pleasant, even. Strange to not be at the throats of someone not in the family, but that was the whole point, I suppose. They want us to head back into the city next week to meet with a man named Saul Buchanan. Okay, so this is relatively close to our time then. I don't know if this is the same year or not, but Saul Buchanan was around. They even suggested relocating to Colorado Springs, abandon the Peterson. Imagine that. We've been safe here for years, and they want us to move out and what, become neighbors with them? And those despicable Knoxes? We'll go to the meeting. They said this Buchanan fellow's very persuasive, and they promised us a tin of that coffee, so it won't be total loss to check it out, but I'm certainly bringing my guns. Okay. Allie Blue. We'll have to look for that last name amongst people. Okay, radio static. Okay, no more desks to loot. Alright. Do a quick save. See what this computer's about. This terminal is dusty and old, but when you press the power button, it flickers to life. The computer beeps and whirs for the first time in years. As it boots up, security alert flashes across the display. Every attempt to access a menu is met with command access only. Eventually, you query the machine for command's identity. It replies, command empty, designate new command, ? Well, yeah, I'm command, baby. A camera flashes above the monitor, and terrible photos of your faces slowly appear on the screen, line by line. Command recognized, security alert canceled. Damn, easy as that, we run this place.
Well done, Rangers. Good to see the place up and running.
I wonder if I should still kill those robots.
Now, where were we? Oh, yes. The reason you're here. As you may know, I have a daughter and 2 sons. Liberty, Valor, and Victory.
Of course that's their names.
2 of them conspired against me, and the 3rd blackens the Buchanan name with every breath he takes. Consequently, I banished him.
Huh. Alright. So they all conspired against you. And are they working with that other family that I just blanked on the name, even though I heard it not too long ago, and I'm an idiot?
They've been skulking in the shadows ever since.
The
But
hick
lately
people?
There's been rumors that I'm on my last legs. Lies, of course. But apparently my dear children believe them, and they've started making new plans.
Okay. So you need us to round him up? Ooh, does he want to make peace? Let's do this one.
Ain't you smart?
Am I really going to kill his kids? Damn.
I'm not worried about
Heartless.
my children defeating me, Rangers. They won't. Not even Liberty. What worries me is the destruction they'll wreak as they fail. They'll tear my land and my people to shreds. They'll burn everything I've accomplished to ash. That's why they have to be stopped before they can start. That's why you, Rangers, have to find them and bring them home to me ASAP.
Okay, that sounds like alive.
And when I say bring them home, I mean bring them home alive.
Okay.
My blood. Kill them and we'll have a problem. Do I make myself clear?
Oh, you make yourself clear. I hear you loud and clear.
Good. Then let me tell you where they are. Victory's holed up in Aspen.
The psychopath?
Valor's under the protection of the Gippers in Denver. And Liberty is raising an army against me somewhere out on the eastern
The
plains.
zealot?
Anything else you need to know?
And the traitor. Okay. More background on your kids before we go after them. How about
What do
that?
you want to know?
For one thing, you must have plenty of competent people in Colorado. Why ask us to deal with your children?
Divided loyalty, that's why. I trust my guards, but they don't leave my side. Ever. Everybody else is making plans for when I'm gone. The 100 families, the Gippers, the Marshalls, they're all out for themselves. And they know my kids would make good figureheads, give them some legitimacy. Any Coloradan I send to bring Vic, Val, and Libby back home might think they'll get a better deal elsewhere. But not you. I'm the only one who can save your people. Nobody else can get supplies to Arizona before they starve to death.
He's really milking our need, isn't he? I don't know if he's gonna end up being on our side by the end of this.
That's why it's you who's doing this. You've got the only loyalty that works. The loyalty of self-interest.
All right, man. Tell us a little bit about Victory.
Boy's never been right in the head.
This is the psychopath.
Since he was a baby, he'd torture cats, terrorize the servants, set the house on fire, and he's only got worse. The things he's done to the women he finds.
Don't like the sound of that. You raised some real messed up kids here, didn't you?
Anyway, I finally had enough and put the little monster under house arrest up in Aspen. Guess they weren't prepared because he escaped a while ago and then came back with a gang of freaks and turned the place into a slaughterhouse. Now he's on the radio, laughing about what he's gonna do to his hostages and daring me to come after him. He, claims he's captured some rangers as well.
Interesting. So, there were other survivors from the convoy then. That's great news, although having them in his hands is less than great news. You better not hurt those rangers.
And if he does, you're still bringing him home alive no matter what. Remember?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm liking the sound of that anymore. They kind of sound like shitbags, dude. So, what kind of man is Valor?
Soft, spoiled. Fiddled
this
with
the zealot?
computers all day instead of learning the arts of diplomacy and war. Finally packed him off when he accidentally crashed my security systems right before his sister's little coup attempt. Made him my official ambassador to the Gippers, hoping he'd do to their systems what he'd done to mine. That was a mistake. He took his revenge by convincing them to cut off oil shipments to my city. No oil means no heat, no light, and no food for my people. So getting Valor back and resuming oil shipments from the Gippers has to happen now.
Okay, is he dangerous?
No, but the Gippers are tough and well-armed. And Denver's a death trap.
Okay, he sounds like the smart type, but he's not going to be the fighting type. Okay. How about Liberty?
Liberty's got more brains and cunning than both her brothers put together. She's the only one who could actually run Colorado. Problem is, she'd run it as a goddamn slave state. Everyone in chains, everyone working for her. Wouldn't worry about her for now, though. Best to wait until you got a little more firepower. She's gonna be well protected.
So it sounds like Valor might actually be the one that he wants done first. You're expecting her to try to usurp you, huh?
She's already tried once. Got all the way to the palace steps before we chased her off. She's been licking her wounds out east ever since.
All right, we'll do our best with them, I
You'd
suppose.
better. Anything else?
Why do I get the feeling it's going to be hard to get through to them alive? I'm a little worried. All right, how about these Dorseys in the ambush? You said it was your fault, right? Tell me more.
Uh-huh.
Who are they?
The last dregs of a treacherous family. Thought I'd wiped them out years ago, but
Okay, so at first I was thinking the Dorseys were related to him because he was saying his, at the beginning of the game it told us his kids were fighting against him, but nope, apparently they're different.
mistakes linger, Rangers. I know that better than most.
Do you think Vic, Val, or Liberty were behind the attack on our convoy? They must be working with the Dorseys in some way, probably.
Possibly.
Enemy
But I know
of
the
my enemy.
Dorseys from the old days. They don't take orders well. Then again, I wouldn't have guessed they'd have the guts to attack both you and Colorado Springs at the same time. So somebody put some fire in them.
All right, why'd you say it was your fault?
My staff and I coordinated the details of your arrival using coded transmissions on radio frequencies we thought were secure. Obviously, they were not. And you paid for it. I take full responsibility.
You got a traitor. You got a traitor in your midst. I'm looking at you, Orange Jacket. Orange Jacket looks shady. I'm joking, of course, but I'm going to laugh when it turns out to be true. All right, enough
Good.
about the Dorseys.
What else do you need?
Well, we can't do this, so thank
Of
you.
course. Now, if you want a chance to impress me and maybe get a little payback, that call I got outside was from Sheriff Daisy, the head of the marshals in Colorado Springs. She's having trouble rousting some Dorseys who have been holed up in the Garden of the Gods since their raid fell apart. Why don't you go give her a hand? Show us what the Rangers can do.
Dorseys, huh? This will be a pleasure.
Enjoy yourselves, Rangers. Just don't get killed. I want a return on my investment. All right, let's move out.
Got some experience for that. We leveled up. I think that means we have access to a perk now, huh? Maybe? Yeah, Orange Coat's a traitor. Calling it now. Alright. Mission log. You have a new mission. To view its details, use J to open the mission log. J for journal. Yeah. Okay. Primary missions progress the main story. Secondary missions are optional side quests. You've just received the primary mission, Cornered Rats, so your next step should be paying a visit to Sheriff Daisy in downtown Colorado Springs. Okay. Cornered Rats. Oh, wow. The Zealot is first. Yeah, so Valor is going to be the first one. Okay. It's going to take a while to do all of these, apparently. So, Cornered Rats. Let's start with that. I mean, every JRPG starts with a mission fighting a bunch of rats, so in this case, they just happen to be Dorseys, so still works. Still works. Starting at level 3, your Rangers will earn 1 attribute point per level. Wow, only 1? Huh. Attributes always cost 1 point to upgrade. Attributes are the source of all your vital stats. Want to live longer, run faster, shoot straighter, or hit harder? There's an attribute for that. Okay, so skills are the ones that start costing more as you go up. I thought attributes were the same way. So when I heard we were only getting 1, I was a little bit concerned, but no. Okay. So coordination seems to be pretty good. Now, let's see. Charisma. Now, you are my leader, so you would be the one that we would want charisma in. But I would bet coordination... Oh, I'm thinking I'm on you. Alright, so analog. Let's start with analog. Let's see. I bet you coordination is pretty valuable just to get up quick, just because of the AP points. So right now where we're currently at, if we go up 1 more, we're not actually getting a new action point. So it's every 2 that you get a new action point. Okay. Luck also adds to penetration. Awareness, hit chance. Strength. Alright. Getting more health from strength. Melee damage bonus. So yeah, your main thing with strength is going to be getting extra con, more con per level, and throwing range. That's going to be your main benefits, I feel like. speed is probably going to be really useful on like a melee build. Like strength, speed, and coordination on a melee build are going to be huge, I feel like. You have really high charisma because of your leadership. You are the leader. Yeah. Coordination. Undo. Let's do... I'm going to save 2 points, so I'm going to do 1 in automatic weapons and 1 in nerd stuff. And then we'll save 2 just in case we need it for something else. Okay, K is the shortcut to skills. That's what I thought. Now what about you? You have 5 skill points right now. Sniper rifles. If we ever find fucking ammo for it. I'm getting a little bit upset about it. I set her up as a sniper and she can't do shit right now. But what are you supposed to do? Sneaky shit. Once again, I think we'll save 2 points. Yeah, I think somebody else is going to do mechanics and stuff, so... I wonder if I should save those for somebody else, too. Barter, hard ass, and kiss ass. What would be a good pairing with my sniper here? Okay, we'll stick with that for now. All the screens are on now. There's no other doors out of here. Okay. I guess we're gonna head out, huh?
Rangers, come talk to me when you've got a moment. Want to discuss staffing and recruiting, that kind of thing.
Ooh, here we go. Okay.
Good job, Rangers.
I didn't
nice
talk
to be able
to
to hear
you.
ourselves think again. And now that it's quiet enough to talk, let me reintroduce you to the great Sergei Greatsky, who's going to be helping you with personnel.
Yeah, I was trying to talk to somebody else so that I didn't have to do this right now. Thanks, bro. I was gonna save before doing this.
Hi again,
I can
Rangers.
probably still can.
Damn sorry about your people. But now that you're here, we'll do what we can to get you back on your feet and find you some new recruits. Just like the Patriarch promised.
Here's our other people. Now we can work on some other builds.
And I already got you one of the best. Meet Marcelo Gonzalez, electronics wizard, radio technician, and former dispatcher for the Marshals. He'll be your radio operator.
Okay.
Howdy, Rangers. While you were dealing with the alarms, I took the liberty of installing a combat AI in your vehicle. Should help you out. If you want to chat, I'll be in the operations room getting things up and running.
Should be more recruits arriving soon. Ready to tell me how you want to fill out your squad?
Okay, speak to Sergeant Greatsky to hire new Rangers for your squad. Your squad can have up to 6 members. No more than 4 can be Rangers. Okay, so we can recruit 2 more Rangers, is that what I'm hearing? The other 2 slots may be filled by companions, such as Marshal Quan. Companions are unique NPCs who aren't officially Rangers but want to help out all the same. You'll find plenty of companions on your journey throughout Colorado. Interesting. So, yeah, we'll have 2 kind of like unique pre-made ones, and then we get to make 2 more. Is that the idea?
Absolutely. We can talk about recruitment anytime. And if you meet talented people in your travels, don't hesitate to sign them up. Now, you're the boss here, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but getting this place up and running wouldn't be a bad place to start. That means surveying the base and finding specialists to staff it.
Oh, dude, base building. Oh, this is going to be our base and we get to build it up over the game? Oh, I love that. I kind of just... Man, I wanted to save before we went into all this shit, man.
Perfect. That'll give you a chance to see if any of the junk around here is worth keeping before I toss it all out. After that, you might want to give Sheriff Daisy a hand. If you impress her, maybe she'll hook you up with some specialists for the base. Anyway, your call.
Okay, that's what we're doing.
Colorado Springs is straight out the main gate.
Our first mission is to
You
help
wanna go
her.
to Denver or Aspen? Just hop back in your car and go out the way you came in.
That's all we need for now.
One sec. Forgive me for saying so, but I'm guessing you folks are gonna need as much help in the field as you will here in HQ. So, what if I joined your squad? At least until you find your feet.
Thanks. We could use the help.
Great. I'm at your disposal.
I'm assuming we can switch him out if, like, we find somebody that we like better, right?
Lead the way.
New companion. You've recruited your first companion. Companions are a unique kind of squad member, unlike the Rangers you create companions. Rangers you create, companions are pre-made characters that have their own personality and agenda. Piss them off, and they could leave you high and dry. Okay? You can have up to 6 characters in your squad. Up to 4 of them can be Ranger recruits, leaving at least 2 spots open for companions. There's no reason not to take them along, provided you can maintain their loyalty. Interesting stuff. Okay. Well, this is where we're going to end this episode, and in the next one, we're going to recruit 2 more people, assuming that we can recruit 2 more people right now. Maybe it costs money and we can't afford it right now. We're going to try it out. We're also going to check out what Quan has to offer. I have not looked at his inventory or what he, what skills he has, what he brings to the table, but we're going to figure that out in the next one. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one, everybody.